is. But having said that, let's bring you up to speed now. Here is where we're at right now. So 12.6 of the voting districts declared. The National Assembly votes are looking like 52.8% to the ANC, the DA 28.4%, EFF 7.4% of the votes, and the Freedom Front Plus sitting at 4% of the vote. So that's the picture nationally. We'd like to break it down for you into the provinces that we have available for us on our graphics and on our screens right now. So this is the Eastern Cape again, just to remind you, we've just come from the Eastern Cape. 20.1% of the voting districts declared. ANC sitting at 72.5%, and one of the gentlemen saying already, yeah, okay, so the ANC are coming back, they must drop the petrol price. That was his shout out to the ANC already. The DA 14.5% at this point, and the EFF at 6.1%. There's the UDM having their show at 1.6%. So this is a look at the Eastern Cape. The legislature will continue looking there. 71.2% for the ANC, 16.2% to the DA, the EFF 6.2%, and the UDM 1.8%. 22.6% of the voting districts declared. I think we have the Free State for you now, and this is an interesting one to look at here. 14.3% voting districts declared, 63.3% turnout is what we're looking at. So ANC 59.3%, the DA 20.8%, EFF 9.6%, and the Freedom Front Plus coming in at 5.3%. And remember, only 14.3% voting districts declared. That's the legislature, and that's 16.2% of the voting districts declared. 58.1% is where the ANC is at. 21.4% at the DA is the DA. EFF 10.4% there, and the Freedom Front Plus at 5.4%. So there we go. That's the graphics that we have for you at this point in time. So we'll keep on talking to graphics, but more importantly, let's go to the rock now, because you'll see that live screen behind Sakina bringing in the actual number of votes that have been counted so far. Sakina, how's that picture unfolding there at the rock? Because it's always interesting to see that board ticking along, sometimes very slowly, and suddenly there's a dramatic change that happens, meaning a lot of voting districts have been declared.
Absolutely right, Leanne. And as you were reading those numbers, I actually looked at the board, and there was a slight change there. Just looking at the valid amount of votes there cast, and where we're at right now, just under 1.5 million, 1.5 million. And right now it's telling me that voting districts completed 14.45%. That's where we're tracking it right now. So you're absolutely right, Leanne. Things are moving along quite quickly at this point. So things may change from minute to minute, and we'll be right here to bring you up to speed with it. Well, we also have our reporters across the country tracking what's happening in the different provinces, and you heard from Jadely Paul today in the Eastern Cape. We're going to move now to Limpopo province, where Chifiwa Mbedzi is, and she is at the Limpopo IEC Center. Chifiwa?
Thank you, Sakina, and a very good morning to you. We are coming to you from the ROC in Limpopo, where the counting of votes is at full swing as they started trickling in from last night as well. Now, in this province, 34 parties are contesting in this year's elections, and about 2.6 million were registered to vote. Now with me, just to take a look at the provincial results so far, we're going to be talking to the deputy manager of the IEC in Limpopo, Caroline Neshishi. Good morning, and how are you?
Good morning, and how are you as well?
Thank you. How is the counting of votes going in Limpopo province?
Thank you very much. The counting of the results is also underway in our province, and we are happy that we are now seeing the results trickling in, like you have already indicated.
And how many voting districts were here within the province of Limpopo?
In our province, we have 3,157 voting districts in 566 wards. Mm-hmm. Yes.
And up to so far, is there an area where maybe the counting process may have been completed already at this moment?
In smaller municipalities, we hope they will be finishing soon. But so far, we haven't received any report that a single municipality has completed counting. But the smallest municipality, like Vila is the one that started giving us results, and we hope they will finish very soon.
Okay, well, there we have it. We'll continue to monitor the results as they come in. It's just unfortunate because the leaderboard behind me is only showing the national results. So as it is now in Limpopo, the leading party as of now, it is the African National Congress with 65.49%, followed by the DA with 12.49%, and the third party is the Economic Freedom Fighters with 12.32%. We'll continue to monitor the results as they are coming in and continue to give further updates. This is all from me at this moment. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Chifu Mbedzi, and that's the picture as it stands right now in Limpopo province, and we'll be going across the country to all the provinces for those early results, and of course also we'll bring you more predictions from the CSIR at around 20 past 6, quarter past 20 past 6, so stay with us for that as well. But for now, let's take a quick break.